Hello there and welcome back to the Rise of the Golden Idol. We are back here to begin The Machine. The story continues in Chapter 3, The Machine, in which an extra-kinetic investigation yields terrifying results. An what? Extra-kinetic? What the fuck does that mean? Okay. Ooh, okay, so we have Oriel here. Well, what's going on? Ignition, a dangerous technology is unleashed. Oh, okay. So we had some initial stuff with the idol, I imagine, and now we're doing some real stuff. Okay, all right. Okay. We have a place, a lab, maybe. He's fucking with a fire extinguisher. One imagines what we're going to see then. Yep, there we go. That's about what I expected. Oh. Is this the only two? Oh. This seems comparatively simple. Interesting. Why would I say such cursed words? Especially after last session went really badly. Really badly. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or nothing. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm just gonna be very honest and say that it didn't go well. And we will move on. Okay, we will move on. Okay. So I see one of these is hierarchy. I'm imagining we're trying to figure out the hierarchy of the people working here, like who's in charge, who's the scientists. They're not in charge, obviously. Why would they be? It's gonna be one of these people, surely. We have Oriel over here. He's in a suit, but these people are also in suits. You're just fucking with stuff. I see. What have we done here exactly? It looks like, I mean, that's presumably the actual little jewel of the idol. Okay. Let me. What angle do I approach this from? Where do I start? Let's just start left to right. Reminder of OPIG's zero alcohol policy. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. No testing. Awaiting board approval. Stay behind caution tape. Still don't know why the lab has been so cold lately. Dress warm. Alright. Alright, so OPIG has come up before. Was that the same group that Elizabeth was involved with, or was that another one? There was a list of them. They were all the same people, but they had like different names. I don't remember exactly. Discovered. Oh, Prince! Get out of here, no! No! I don't wanna! You can't make me! Oh, fuck. They want me to identify fingerprints. We're goddamn fingerprinting people! I mean, I guess we are actually doing fucking police work here. We're doing fucking fingerprints. Okay. Somebody that's got blue on them. So I blew myself. Okay. Let's stay in here for now. Mistlands Lake, finest whiskey. Okay, somebody been doing a little bit of whiskey here. That's not really proper procedure, I don't think, but we'll say whatever for now. Storage box is labeled Harmony Foundation. Okay, no, Harmony Foundation. Yeah. That's their name. What was OPIG again? OPIG definitely came up before. I don't exactly remember if we had the actual like acronym or if we just saw OPIG itself. I think it was in one of the first ones. It was like in a letter or something like that. Oh wait, there's something else here. What? Oh my god! Somebody that likes their whiskey. Why are we fingerprinting people? I mean, I guess, I mean, we are policemen, I suppose, so we are doing an investigation, so... The fact that we're fingerprinting people now, that feels like we're like properly pursuing somebody at this point. In the meta story, I guess. Okay, what do we have here? Cleaning supplies, very good. A bag of cheesy corn chips. Okay, somebody's got some cheesy corn chips, and somebody was cleaning. Presumably janitor, right? Or maybe not, who can say? Let's go to you first. This is chaos. I hope this is the right fire extinguisher. I should really have my reading glasses. What do you mean the right one? Is this like certain fire extinguishers, like an electric fire or something, you know, that sort of thing, where certain chemicals, you don't want to just use any fire extinguishers? Is that what we're saying? Extra physical laboratory, extra physical access card. Why you tell me access card specifically? What that about? What does that mean? Maybe I should read this. Somebody's team worked something after performing without had his. Okay, so yeah. They're experimenting with the idol jewel. On the day of the something was to allow and somebody to. This gave the something to let them in. Maybe when somebody used something to the of it, he burst fire. Okay. So they've clearly been doing multiple experiments. I can take that away from that. Well, thanks for touching this shit. Okay. Somebody has glasses. I don't know why they don't have. Well, you did just say you don't have your glasses on. You did just say that. You should have your reading glasses. Is this your reading glasses? Why'd you leave those? A book titled Primary Sources Studies Lemuria. It sounds like it would be him. Book titled Lemurian Cultural Investigation. A book titled The Archaeological Sites of Xenopolis. I remember that place. I was there. I remember it. Okay, so that's gotta be Oriel. Like, it 100% has to be him. I don't have his name, though, so we just need to remember that. It can be done. Be ready, June 18th. Okay. The Harmony Foundation. Enter a state of true harmony. Repair your emotional divides. Okay. Leonard Graves. How to make friends, keep them, and use them. Is that like the how to make, or it's like how to win friends and influence people, that book? From the author of Caught Them Off Guard. Oh, lovely. An impression left in an orange powder. Okay. Orange powder. I don't think I've seen that yet. Jack. Okay. Is that... Why would you have a name tag for your own jacket? Jacket? A book titled Organic Chemistry 3rd edition. A book titled Key Mechanical Theory. Ooh, okay. Need both hands to complete circuit. High conductivity. Structural elements provide support, no effect on operation. Oh. We're fucking with shit. We're properly fucking with shit. This is very interesting. This is like exactly the sort of thing that you would be interested in getting into. Like, what is actually happening here? What is this idol doing? I just kind of took it for granted that it was magic, but it is kind of interesting. Because, I mean, if it's the modern day, it's exactly what science would do. It's like science would understand how the magic works, and then it would become science. Interesting. So we've specifically circled this configuration of runes. That did end up becoming important in the last game. I wonder if they're gonna want me to remember that. Need both hands to complete the circuit? So, are we suspending all the different parts? Like, were we not able to reconstruct? Structural elements provide support, no effect on operation. No effect on operation. So, there's parts of this that aren't doing anything. There's the parts that are and the parts that aren't. And we just kind of got it all suspended. Okay, okay. Jack. Have I seen this coat before? This coat looks familiar. This coat looks very familiar. It reminds me of the lady in the very first episode. It's just like that one random woman, some lady whose name is on my mind, and we'll just move along so I don't have to say it. Overqualified? Ignored? Our seminars will activate your true potential, exposing you to a new world of corporate opportunity. Crawley leadership training. Ew. Ew. You just gotta go up the pyramid. You just listen. You gotta pay money to make money, and the more you buy, the more you sell. If you sell enough, you can get people under you to sell even more. Okay. Dr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Again, we take the professionalism of our managerial staff seriously and have taken your complaint into consideration. However, we courteously remind you that it is inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct superior of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. Okay. Mr. Spender is the fucking drunkard. He's goddamn downing whiskey on the job. Asshole, idiot, moron. Why would you do that here? Why? No further follow-up is required. Sincerely, Nathan Hoyle, board president. Okay. I have his prints then, because I have his name. So Spender. His is this one. Spender. Just put that there. Let me just put that there. Put that there. We have a Dr. Westlake. Spender. A Nathan Hoyle. Board president. Jack, where did Jack come from? Did Jack come from this? Jack didn't come from this, did it? Early leadership, Nathan Hoyle, board president. Where did Jack come from? Jack Spender? Is it? Do we just know that? I don't remember. Did this one happen? This is going to be a maybe. It's Jack. I will denote it by putting it further away from the truth. Manager and board president, inspection on the 18th. Okay, that's what they had on the calendar. So they're doing an inspection, so be ready for them. Unlock lab door, they won't have active swipe cards. Okay. Oriel looking into precise origin of parts. Got it. Jack to clean glassware. Lab staff reduced by 1. Eugene now on janitorial duties, thank God. Okay. Eugene has goddamn nasty, cheesy fingers. That's what I'm getting out of this. Right? I think so. And I think I can safely put you there. Let's just get you down here. Let's not reduce by 1. Eugene now on janitorial duties. Eugene, wait. This came from one of the lockers. What did this look like again? This was how to make friends, keep them, and use them. So you need to be ready for the 18th. And you're saying, manager, board president, Oriel looking, Jack to clean glassware, lab staff reduced. Well, everybody's getting ready for it, but who specifically is like saying they need to be ready? Grace, how to make friends. Somebody who's into the Harmony Foundation, seemingly, like proper into it. What about this? This got that. That's that. It's okay. So it is Dr. West. It's not Westlake. Whoever that is. Eugene, now an editorial. Let's just put that there. This time produced by Eugene. Thank God. Why is he saying thank God to that? What do you think that has to do with anything? Why would he be happy about Eugene being on janitorial staff? Is he really not good at his job? Is that the idea? Okay, I think I've gotten this room. Let's head on in here and get going. Okay. Discovered. Okay, well we've just directly discovered your print. Maybe, because you did. I mean, yeah, surely. They're not trying to mislead me that much. Testing approved. Mary, Tim, stop bickering so we can talk budget. Okay, marry Tim. Marry Tim. He's a good man. Marry him. Mary, Tim are bickering. Tim, you're blaming me. I vouched for you. I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. Responsibility. I saw you touch the goddamn machine. You're sabotaging my work, you son of a bitch. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. Okay. Names. I will start putting these in because I know them. Mary, Tim. You are Mary. You are Tim. You are Oriel. And you are whomst again? Exactly was you? Testing approved. Mary, Tim, stop talking. We may not know yet exactly. Spender. No, it's different. I was thinking, do I actually have to match the fingerprints to something else to see what somebody did? I guess so. let's see. Who next? Who next? Let me start with, let's start with this fella. This wasn't supposed to, oh! Yeah. Okay. Such power, fascinating. I think that shut it down. Yeah. An instant camera. Okay. Some of these people have the access cards, some of them do not. Like, you don't have an access card. You do. You don't either, but you seemingly work here, so I'm gonna assume you're good. And you don't either. So these two men do not have access cards, and also, yeah, Oriole does. Okay. Such power, fascinating. I think that's shut it down. Okay. Okay, Dr. Nowak. Device function unknown danger. Metals identified high reactivity and conductivity. Dr. Toussaint says parts Lemurian in origin. Fully reconstructed, ready to test. No tests before board approval. Danger potentially high. MW. Marmot Westlake, I assume, would be the name. Dr. Nowak. Dr. Marmot, relegated laboratory, or Mr. Marmot. Maybe. That'd be a little weird. Why would we have the... Usually it'd be last name there. Mr. Marmot relegated, laboratory access card revoked. Okay, you didn't have a card either. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. I wish I could do follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. Wish I could do follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. So that sounds like, are you a Nowak, sir? Because that would make sense with the camera. He's only recording it from a distance. He's only able to like take pictures. He can't like actually get in there, touch shit. So would you be the other Nowak's like son, maybe, perhaps? Discovered. Okay, we had a chemistry person. Okay, this is the last one. Undiscovered. Oh, interesting. Let's like put it on the wall. Controls device. Ah, yes, of course. I remember that perfectly well. I mean, we did have like a full dictionary of what many of the spells were. What did that one? Was that one in there? Is this the same spontaneous combustion as the last time? It does look familiar. I remember the J. I remember this one. That one looks kind of familiar. Not filled in. Okay, so we're talking about who touched what. Certain people touch certain things, and that's very clear. What about you? Cool. So we're okay. Yeah. We're figuring out who put in the combination, who pressed the button, who gets responsibility for this. Okay. Oh. Is this? Oh, yeah. So these are the meta things. So we're figuring out, gotcha. So the hierarchy is going to be like, I assume the hierarchy of like this whole like organization, I suppose. And then the story is just like the story. Okay, so we got controls, who pressed what, and we'll use the prints to figure that out. And we got the events here, and we got the names. Understood. I got it. Okay. Let's start with names, maybe. We have a Nowak. We have Toussaint. Let's fill that in, because I know it. Toussaint, Marmot. Okay, Marie Westlake. And then Marmot is a last name then, presumably? Marie, because we have to have an MW. And the only W you have is Westlake, so it's gotta be Marie Westlake, because that's the only person that would make sense, I think. Assuming that his name is Marmot and that is the last name, I think. Maybe? You're a Nowak? You're a Westlake? Am I putting in a lot of things here? Surely it's fine. Surely it makes sense, right? Right? Where was that letter? There was a letter with like 3 names on it. Now that I know these people, it might make more sense. Not that one. There was another one. There was like, did you have it on you? One of you had it on you, maybe. which one I'm thinking of? Which locker was it in? Need both pans to complete circuit. Structural elements provide support to the organic chemistry. Organic chemistry might have been the person that figured out this. Do these correspond to like? Is this like chemical formulas and / alchemical formulas? Maybe. What the fuck was it? Was it one of these? Dr. Westlake, thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Again, we take the professionalism of our managerial staff seriously. I'm taking your complaint into consideration. However, we would courteously remind you that it's inappropriate to publicly excuse a superior of workplace intoxication. Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. No further follow-up is required. Nathan Hoyle, board president. Nathan Hoyle, board president. You blame me? I vouch for you. I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. Until you touch the machine, you're sabotaging my words. The Reynolds pitch all over again. So, would you be the Nathan, actually? Because you seem to be the one calling the shots here. And he's talking about the budget. I assume that the board president would be doing the budget. So maybe you're not Marmot. You might be, no, just put that into the void. You might be Nathan Hoyle. That is a whole name. Let's go with that for now. That makes sense. I need, what is your first name? Such power fascinating, I think that shut it down. Let's see. What all did I have? It's not you, so your locker is not here. How to make friends, keep them, be ready. The Harmony Foundation. So, let me think. Not overqualified. Can I see your hands? Do one of you have nasty ass Cheeto hands? Can I just see that real quick? This wasn't. It'd be on here, wouldn't it? So that's fine. I do see what looks like Cheeto dust on there. Is that what I'm to take away from that? Is that some Cheeto ass dust on there? Is that what that is? It's kind of nasty. Okay. How do I need to figure out the prints. Who had blue? Because we had a clear blue here. Does anybody got blue hands? You got blue hands? You got blue hands? Anybody got blue hands? Does anybody got blue hands? Because I didn't notice any other blue around here. Was there blue on this? Who blew themselves? No blue there. Is chaos on this right? I should really have my reading glasses. Did you have blue? Nobody has blue. Who the fuck? Well, I was thinking this was gonna be a whole obvious thing where they were gonna have blue on their hands and that would just unlock that for me real right quick and easy. Maybe bag of cheesy corn chips. Let's get rid of that one. How do I know? So I know that I'm pretty sure you'd be Nathan Hoyle. It doesn't make sense for anybody else here to be Nathan Hoyle. Where did we have the message about who was going to have cards and who wasn't? Cause that's another clear detail I have I can work with. Was that in this one? Manager and board president, inspection on the 18th, unlock lab door. They won't have active swipe cards. So the two ones that have active, or that do not have swipe cards, would be seemingly you and whoever the manager is, which would be, you had a swipe card, you have a swipe card. You do not have a swipe card. You are kind of running though, so maybe it was in your pocket there. I'd assume it'd be you, right? Because they are both the ones that clearly came in here. And we're saying that's her team, so she's over these people. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. You can't even control your team. And she does have the swipe card. So you have to be the manager here. Manager, does that help me? Where did I first get the name from? Reminder of OPEC Zero Policy, but will not have another Reynolds fiasco. I don't know why it's so cold lately. Dress warm. Is inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct superior. Okay, again, we take the professionalism of our managerial staff seriously, and of taking your complaint, however, we remind you that it's inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct superior. Mr. Spender suspects a formal apology, so you must be Mr. Spender, because it's not Nathan, and the only two superiors we have would be him and him. Everybody, well, we have her, but she's a her, so it can't be her. And all these people, these three, Oriel, him, and him, they seem to be on the same level. Mary seems to be above them, and then Tim is above her, and then I think Nathan's at the top. Well, he's the board president, so kind of near the top, I assume. Unless we got some like weird, I don't know, some like the ancient chairman. Who even knows? So you must be Tim Spender. Let me put you, not Jack at all, obviously. Very clear. Nowak, Eugene. We have a Eugene, a Jack, and a Marmot. You must be Marmot, because I'm pretty sure that's a last name. The only other initials I saw was M, or the only other M I saw was MW, and that's her. So that must be his last name. That don't sound like a first name to me. So it's either it's Jack Novak, Jack Marmot. Jack Novak, Jack Marmot. Do I have, where did I get Jack from? Where was Jack from? Because if I can get Jack, I can get the other name. By process of elimination, the powerful. Jack to clean glassware. Whichever of you is cleaning the glassware. There was the fingerprint upon the glassware. That's that. How do I know? Such power, fascinating. I think that's shut it down. An instant camera. That wasn't supposed to. Oh. I feel like it's right here. Eugene now on janitorial duties. Thank God. It's and clean glassware. A bag of cheesy corn chips. Cleaning supplies. Bag of cheesy corn chips. Neither of you seem to have corn chips upon thee. I was expecting corn chip. No corn chip to be had. It looks like. I can put this here at the very least. I just need something to separate them, and then I think I'm good. As far, well, I mean, the names. We got more to go. I'm tempted to put Jack Nowak and Eugene Marmot only because those names sound correctly in my mind. But I don't know that. Well, I mean, I do know that because I've seen that, but you know what I mean. Device function unknown. Dr. Nowak lab notes. Maybe you are. Only reconstructed Raiders tests. Marie Westlake, no test approved before board. Mr. Marmot relegated, laboratory access card revoked. Yeah, and he doesn't have the, yeah, so that, we definitely know that for sure. Also, I mean, it looks similar, so I assumed him to be Nowak. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. I wish I could do a follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. I would think that you... Hang on, let me make sure I'm getting this right before I say it. Check to clean glassware. That does make me think that you were Eugene. You seem way more in command here than dear Eugene, and it would make sense if Eugene was the one put on janitorial duties. Manager and board president inspection, Oreo looking precise origin, Jack. Follow-up is required. So is this Marie? Manager and present inspection. Is this Marie's locker? Overqualified, ignored, or someone else will activate your true potential. It makes sense if she's the leader, so this would be her locker, I think. Is this her locker? I think this is her locker. So you would be Eugene, I'm pretty sure now. Eugene Marmot and Jack Nowak. Let me just put that there so it's at a good distance. Jack Nowak, Eugene Marmot. Yay, okay. we're good. Get away from me. Let's move you back over here where I like you in the top left. I don't know why, I just do. It just makes sense, it feels good. Feels good, okay? So, okay. Who was clean? Jack is cleaning the glassware, so this must be Jack. Jack Nowak. Lab staff reduced by 1. Eugene on janitorial duties. So, well, I know your name. Your name is, Nathan Hoyle. We know this. I can just put this directly. Which book did this come from? This came from... Laboratory, not you. This is you. Yeah, so that is the Cheeto. So this would be Cheeto Hands, which would be Eugene. I'm sorry, Eugene. I'm very sorry, but that is what you are known as in my mind now. It's not, listen, it's not right, but it's okay. Eugene Marmot, put that there. And then, is this just gonna be, let's assume it's the last one. We got 6 people, 6 prints. Makes sense. Tin spender, so it'd be Marie Westlake? Yay! Okay. And then I just match it. I just match the prints. And then we get it when we win. So you have the little triangle thingy, but you have the swoop, and that's Tim Spender. We have Tim Spender here. Oh, you want me to put their name or their faces there. You want me to cross-examine my thoughts and prayers and put it there. Okay. So one of you has the pyramid on the other side, and you have a swoopy in the middle. That kind of looks like Eugene. It looks a little bit like Eugene. He was also talking about how he just accidentally found something, so I think Eugene was fucking around with this. He was poking and prodding. Right, and he just happened to be like, oh, I've found a new combination. It's lit my ass on fire. And Jack says, ooh, interesting. Fire, you say? Next one. It's just red. It's just red. Is this supposed to be Cheeto Hands? Is this what we are saying? Let's see. That's Jack Nowak. Jack pressed the button. Jack certainly pressed the button. And then that does look like Eugene. Is that okay. I was scared because both places. But yeah, so he was rubbing his goddamn hands all over everything. So this is 2 instances of the button being pressed. One is a previous test, one is the now test. Okay. I just need to do the events now. This has gone swimmingly, like scary swimmingly. Okay, so somebody's team, that'd be Marie Westlake. Her team worked to, let me get the actual words. Worked to something v something. After performing something without something, had his, what did he have happen to him? What was the first test here exactly? Like, what was the first thing to have happen? Fire is obviously the second. We know this. There's power fasting. I think that's shut it down. It wasn't, so you touched the machine. You sabotaged the work. It's running to pitch all over again. He never touched the machine, actually. You're blaming me. I vouched for you. I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. Oh, wait. Wait. Don't take that back. I take that back. He did touch the machine. He did touch the machine, but he did not touch either the controls or the button, so it doesn't really count. So I don't know about that. But he did touch it. His hands were near. Rosex team work to, I would assume reconstruct the device, because that would be the first thing that they would work on. Like, they reconstructed the device after performing something without, Tests without, had his, they had the note of the hands. They had the note of the hands, needs 2 hands. Where's all the notes? Device function unknown. Okay, hang on. Dr. Song, metals identified, high reactivity, fully reconstructed, ready to test. Device function unknown, danger. Metals identified, high reactivity. This fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. So he just accidentally pressed shit and it just happened to do things. That's the whole thing here. They really want to test this, but everybody's like, no, you can't. And he just accidentally, whoop, flips the switches and then stuff happened. I wish I could do follow-up testing. What was the other, there was other notes here. Where's the other notes at? Because there was, not on you. There was other notes about the whole hands. They made a note of like, you need to do 2 hands to complete the circuit. Where was that at? No, here we go. Need both hands to complete circuit. High conductivity structural elements. Need both hands to complete circuit. Structural elements provide support and no effect on operation. After performing tests without both hands, had his what? What did he have? What happened to his hand? Maybe. Had his... What happened? What happened? This one's fire. Like something they have to have written down somewhere. What happened exactly? Performing without, or it could be without approval. It could be talking about the approval, which is what they have been mentioning that before. Had his, oh yeah, it might be, because had his access card revoked. Yeah. Who, I don't know who, I need to look at who had that. But it's gonna be about the approval, I guarantee it. After performing tests without approval, somebody had his access card revoked. That would be, we made a note about that specifically with all the access cards. Where did we put that? Where did we put that? Where was it? It was in here. It was in this one. Be Marie's. Present inspection. Unlock. They won't have active sweat cards. Not there. Well, maybe. We're able to look in precise origin. Stuff reduced by 1. Unlock lab door. No, there was another note. Where the fuck was that? Key mechanical theory. Organic chemistry. Where the fuck was that? There was a note about the access cards. Not on you. Where the fuck was that? Do you have it on you? Sabotaging my work. Testing approved. Murray Tim, stop bickering so we can talk budget. You're blaming me and vouch for you so you can handle this. You can't even control your team. This wasn't supposed to happen. This wasn't supposed to happen. What the fuck was that? I thought this where there was a note about them not having, awaiting board approval, no testing, still don't know why the lab's been cold lately, will not have another Reynolds fiasco. After performing tests without approval, somebody had his access card revoked. Eugene, because everybody else got their access card. Everybody else got it. He's the only one that's missing his. Eugene was touching shit, and that's... So would this be the first one from Eugene? He was doing tests the first time. Eugene had his access card, is that what we're trying to say? He can't do testing without somebody else there. So on the day of the fire, used to something of the it, and he caught fire. And he caught fire. It's gotta be fire. It must be about the fire. The fire must involve this. When you use something to, it's also gotta be Eugene, if this is about him. When Eugene Marmot used, when he used that combination, and he didn't press it though. He didn't press it this time. That it was pressed by Jake. That one name. use something to... It's gonna be both hands to something to touch the controls. He used both hands to touch controls of the device. It unlocked, and he, or no, it activated, and he caught to. Used both hands to touch. Both hands? But when Eugene Marmot used both hands to touch the controls of the device, it activated and he caught fire. Right? That makes sense, because we had the whole note about that. On the day of the board inspection, the something was to allow the lab was unlocked to allow somebody and somebody to be Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender to enter. This gave somebody the something to let him in to. This gave the gave who? This gave Marie the responsibility? Cause opportunity? Responsibility, I assume. To follow them in? Is that what we're saying? And while she was gone, they started fucking around with the device. Is that what? She's gone, they start fucking with it. Is this everything? Is this everything? Please just be everything. No. Okay. Okay. It just felt like it made a lot of sense, but alright. When Eugene Marmot used both hands to touch the controls of the device, it activated and he caught fire. This feels really right to me. That one feels right to me. Maria Westlake's team worked to reconstruct the device after performing tests without approval. Eugene Marmot had his access card revoked. That also feels right to me. What did this board inspect? The lab was allowed to unlock Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender to enter. This gave Marie Westlake the responsibility to follow them in. Blame me, advice for you, so you can handle this. So you touch the machine, sabotaging my work. Testing proved, Mary stop bickering so we can talk budget. This wasn't us supposed to owe. What other? I mean, this gave Marie Westlake the responsibility to follow them in. It doesn't really sound correct, though. My assumption would be to let them in. So maybe this is wrong. This gave, let's take this off. This gave somebody the something to something them in. Caught, follow, unlocked, touch, bickered, follow? Is this still talking about Eugene? Was he not supposed to be here at all because he didn't have his access card anymore? And it's specifically he's on janitorial duties, so they don't even want him here. They're like, get him out, he is no good at this. And so he should have been on the outside, but he followed them in, is that what we're saying? This gave Eugene the, opportunity to follow them in? There we go, okay. Nearly right on the money there. I felt like that one went pretty well. I was only slightly wrong about that, but I can see what I got wrong there. That makes more sense. Oh, thank God. Marie Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device. When Eugene activated it without permission, he was swiftly banned from the lab. Determined to redeem himself, Eugene followed the OPEC members inside and used the device once more, setting himself on fire. Eugene, you dumbass. Tell me more. Hi, Nathan. I'm pleased to say we finally got the budget crisis under control. The premises we used for the Emotion Studies project have been renovated and repurposed for more promising ventures. I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just want to make it clear that while she and I have had our differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. She certainly does not share Tessa's penchant for risky and wild spending. Tim, Spender, by the way. Bojack, by the way. Emotion studies. I wonder what emotion studies is. What are they fucking doing? With something from the somebody ran the used to build and believing it could, and then what are we building? I'm just so certain that this time we're gonna go really big. We're going for like full-on instrumentality, I feel like. It's just what I'm getting from this. Like, how can we raise the stakes from last time where we started building a whole new society? And I'm like, are we about to broadcast the Golden Idol across the waves and like we're gonna be different now? That's just what I'm feeling. Mostly because it's also like the 70s backdrop, so I get like the, you know, the weird conspiracy like angle of it all. That's just where I feel like we're gonna go, I'm afraid. Well, I can't do any of this yet. I mean, I guess I could guess that. Who ran something? It could just like refer to 15 different people, but whatever. Epic organization chart. Got him. Done it. Yay! I did it. Oh, head of corn-based solutions. He's near the top. Research assistant. Well, that'd be you. You were the history consultant, and you're under. That'd be Maria. Independent consultant, research assistant, research engineer. I assume that's gonna be Novak there, Eugene there. I don't know why their faces aren't there. Why can't we have the faces? Ooh. This is following the mid-year inspections. Eugene might have got thrown right out on his ass, though. he might have been thrown away. We might have seen like, okay, man, you showed us some cool stuff. You gotta go. You can't be here no more. You're fucking touching shit with your Cheeto goddamn fingers, and you're about to kill yourself. You cannot work here anymore. Okay. Well, that went pretty well, all things considered. Way better than last time. The pendulum swings. It swings back and forth. It may swing the other way again, but you know, maybe we're on an upswing now. That kind of happened in the previous game. I had some trouble near the middle of that, but then, you know, as we went on, everything was like completely fine, and I never had any trouble with anything because I have a perfect mind, you know? Anyway, I will end it here for the day. I hope that you have enjoyed. If you have, then come back and see me next time. Goodbye!